And I'm Ladi Williams. Thank you for joining us. Let's take a look at what's in the news. Oil prices were mixed in a tight range today after the recovery of a major U.S. pipeline network eased concerns over supply, though fresh restrictions in Asia amid the surging COVID-19 cases weighed on sentiment. Gasoline shortages that have plagued the U.S. East Coast slowly eased yesterday, with 1,000 more stations receiving supplies as Colonial Pipeline's 5,500-mile system recovered from a crippling cyber attack. Brent crude oil futures up 3 cents at $68.74 a barrel, while West Texas Intermediate crude futures is up 0.1% at $65.45 a barrel. The two contracts jumped nearly 2.5% on Friday and managed to book a small gain last week, marking a third consecutive weekly increase.
And back in Nigeria, the Central Bank of Nigeria has removed the exchange rate of 379 naira for a dollar from its website homepage, conforming with the bank's policy that the NAFEX rate is now the default reference exchange. Since the Central Bank last adjusted the rate in August 2020, it has retained the exchange rate at 379 naira for a dollar on its website. However, all government transactions since 2021 have been converted using the prevailing exchange rate at the official NAFEX window, confirming that the SY official rate is of 379 naira for a dollar. Well, Mr. Bismarck Rewane, the Chief Executive Officer of Financial Derivatives Company, joins us now to help us understand the implication of the action by the Central Bank, that is them removing this 379 naira for a dollar from their website. Good morning, Mr. Rewane.
Yes, good morning, viewers.
Good morning.
Good morning. So there are different interpretations to this action by the CBN. Some say this indicates the beginning of a gradual harmonization of exchange rate. From your perspective, what does it mean and what are the implications?
Well, the Central Bank has not explicitly come out to say that the removal of that rate from its website was not as a result of a glitch, whether it was a deliberate policy move. And so anything now is in the realm of speculation. But if I am to assume that this is a unification of exchange rates around the I&E window, which is possible or plausible, then it has certain implications. One, it means that the currency has moved from 380 official to 410, 411, which is a depreciation of 5.26%. So it has an impact of about 20 naira on every dollar. The first impact is to look at the total federal allocation money shared from the federation account. If I'm to assume an average of 700 billion naira as the average going forward, this will increase the FAC allocation to the states and federal government by 37 billion naira. The second impact will be on the price of petrol. Today, the petrol importers, NNPC and others, get the money at the official rate, and that is at 380 naira. If they are now to get it at 400 and
Hello, Mr. Rewane.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
we can hear
Yes,
you now,
hear you now.
yes.
Okay. If I'm to, the second impact will be on the price of petrol. Today, petrol is priced at an increase will be a 9 naira increase, which will take it to 174, 175 naira a liter. Having said that, we should remember that the landed price of petrol is anywhere between 210 and 212. So that doesn't solve. Then the borrow the changes who get money at 383 naira today will be getting it at about 403 naira. Basically, the cost to them will be, it goes up to by 400 to 410. So there'll be a sharp increase of the borrow to change amount. Now, are they going to pass this to the market? Today, the power market is at 485, 486, while the borrow to change are getting their money at 403. If you are to take that up, it will increase the price of the dollar price at about 25 naira to a dollar, which would take it from 485 to 510 initially. But then, when we do the effective weighted utilization, we think that the Naira will appreciate in the parallel market in the next couple of weeks from 485 to 480, rather than move in the other direction. So let us summarize. One, FAC allocation will go up by an average of 37 billion Naira a month, which means that the states to increase in Naira terms because they are now servicing at 410. The price of petrol will go up by about 9 Naira a liter officially, but then it will also go up because there are other variables in it. The borrow-to-change amount will increase today from, instead of 403, which they're getting, 383, they'll be getting it at about almost 410 plus 3%, plus 3 Naira, 400.
Yeah.
Knee-jerk reaction, parallel market will move in the wrong direction initially, but will self-correct to about 480 Naira in the next 3 to 4 weeks. I hope I've been able to clarify the issue.
Yes,
Thank
you
so
have,
much.
as usual, Mr. Rewane. Thank you so much for shining the light on some of those gray areas
Thank you,
on
Mr.
the
Rewane.
issue. The action by the CBN.
All right, so moving on now, the National Bureau of Statistics is expected to release the inflation rate for the month of April, and the last rate, which is for the month of March, stood at 18.17%, and now it's been predicted that it would go higher. How are operators adjusting to the various economic variables in the country? Dr. Alaba Olushemore, the country director of Small Business Academy Africa, joins us next. Do stay with us.
Oh, you